This is how I easily became good at running. I struggled with 1 kilometer before. You know, to give you backstory, I've been attempting to run for a good few years now, and I started, just trying to go around the block and stuff, see how things go. And at first, it was just very difficult, the usual. Just grinding yourself away, just getting tired. At most, I could do this is like a few months ago. At most, I could do timed using the Strava app is about 2.7 kilometers, probably something like that. And that was like my max. And I did that in not that long of the time. Sorry, in a long time compared to how I could do it now, which is like easily, like, I don't know, quick, pretty much. So what helped me, I can now do about 13-kilometer runs, and I'm working towards a half marathon. But I'm not trying to be a marathon runner. I'm not even trying to be a runner. I just enjoy running. I really like it. I like how freeing it feels. It's like a lot of these things, you should see them as like an extension of yourself and your emotions and your body and place in the world. And then you will see that there's no difference between you and the outside world. And when you run, you can feel the wind on you. Instead of complaining about it, you feel it provides you the sensation of being alive. You'll get to that. At first, it will be a lot of suffering, so you have to accept that part as well. You have to accept that it's not going to be easy, and if it was easy, it wouldn't be fun when you do succeed. And like, did you expect it to be easy when you're running? Like, it's going to tax your body. Just walking is taxing on your body sometimes. So, get in the rhythm of it, you know. Treat it like a meditation. Like, don't treat it like, oh, I'm doing the hardest thing in the world. Even if it is, just treat it like this is the easiest thing in the world. And treat it like you're running on a road. Like it's running along a road. La 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 la. You know what I'm saying? Like you just treat it like you would as a child. Running around the playground and stuff, trying to be fast or trying to run for as long as possible. It's not necessarily about, oh, I'm not good at this skill. I didn't run for this amount of time or this amount of distance. It's just, bro. It's like I'm having fun. And then obviously over time you do it with the discipline because you want to get good at it, but people drop it and they expect to, keep consistent immediately and, incorporate it every week immediately. But how you should see it is run as often as you can. That's it. At first, and then pay attention to how often do you run you as well. Like, pay attention, like, oh, I ran this date, I last ran. Like, try and find the last time you ran, and just by you wanting to track, it will do you good. Sorry, the sun is really annoying me. But yeah, it will do you good because you'll become more accurate with your timings, and and also get the app Strava. Just tap the button, record, and go on your run. Get some good motivational music, one that's rhythmic, and just breathe, relax. There's nothing worse than being agitated. So relax. There's also nothing worse than picking up things for yourself, when, as a matter of fact, if you do go on that run and it is the worst thing in the world, quote unquote, you will come back to the same seat, you'll come back to the same chair, the same room, the same stuff. So you'll recover, you'll be okay. Don't think things are permanent, and just with that mindset, have a goal, have a passion, have a desire. Try and figure out why you want it so bad. Try not to make excuses for yourself, because the more honest you are with yourself, the more you try to become the thing you want to be. the better, rather than saying that you are that thing and that, oh, why am I not making progress? It's because you're not doing the thing. We all know that. So be honest with yourself. Running is a skill, sure, but part of this whole story is you cannot. Doesn't matter how much you optimize a task if you're not consistent with it. If you're not checking off the simple things. Are you sleeping enough? Are you eating enough? Are you drinking enough water? Are you taking breaks? Are you doing it all in one go? Are you trying at all, right? If you had a gun to your head, how much more would you run? So, and obviously part of that is that's the superpower, is that you will get better if you keep going. You will get better. That's just a fact. If you keep showing up, you will get better. If you show up at the intensity that is correct with the right motions over a long period of time, you'll do bits. You know what I'm saying? So don't overthink it too much. Just go, have fun, enjoy. Think about, the people you love or the people you want to love or the world you want to see. Find a spot, somewhere that's not boring. Try and imagine running there. And if it's windy and all this stuff, okay, run back, right? So just don't see it as that much of a serious endeavor. Try and keep yourself light with your food intake and with general clothing and stuff. Obviously, if you have a good diet, you'll lean down, so it'll just be easier on your muscles and your joints over time if you become lighter. And if you do these things in tangent with being consistent, things will just improve. They'll stack upon each other. But you have to do it. You can't expect things to show up. And that's okay, because it wouldn't be fun and you wouldn't have anything to work towards if you didn't have to, navigate the steps towards it. There's no such thing as not building something. So breathe, relax, appreciate yourself. But do not lie to yourself, and keep showing up, and say less to others, do more for yourself, and only say when you've done something that is permanent, if that makes sense. And also, I've noticed, just stop telling people stuff, because other people won't outwork you if you really want it bad. So want it bad enough that you'll do anything to understand how to get good at it, and listen to people like me, like others that know how to do it already, and you'll succeed. So yeah, stay consistent. Plot somewhere. Let's say you want to do 1 km, 2 km, plot somewhere 1 km away, and then just run back. Make it simple. Make it like a run to a shop to grab a snack or something, and treat yourself, man. I treat myself, but obviously initially don't treat yourself, but slowly treat yourself, if you're disciplined enough, and you'll just have more reasons to do it. You will see the rewards. You will get leaner. You will, your lung capacity will increase. You will stop being out of breath. You will stop being physically tired, getting lactic acid and soreness. Your posture will improve. Your skin health will improve. Your hair health will improve. Obviously, you have to do this in tangent with healthier eating or whole foods eating, and that's because you've struggled to perform well. So it's not because let's say your diet is bad right now, that doesn't mean you can't start. So start, you'll get immediate benefits, like short term, it'll be an insane reward. A lot of people haven't ran in like fucking ages, since like school. So just that one run will rewire your brain if you go at it intense enough without the idea that this will be a permanent thing and or a temporary thing. So just go into it, just do it and have fun with it and see if you want to keep it. And let's say you get a spark to do it again because you already set out to do it. Go forward with it. Every time you get a spark, go forward with it. You know, that will further ingrain that part of your brain so that you don't have to think too much about going to go do it. Simplify it for yourself, you know, like, you know, don't have many things and just, you know, don't eat much in the morning if you want to do it in the morning, and just drop your shit and go out there, you know, motivate yourself, listen to a song that motivates you, think about a scenario, visualize you doing well, and go after it. And soon enough you'll find that you're running laps because you're enjoying every part of the process, and that you accept that there will be difficulty, and that, you know, this is a character building thing. You know, if you don't feel confident, if you don't feel capable, you will be if you become what you want to become. So yeah, stay safe. This is Sikandar calling out. And yeah, I am a psychology student, so I do apply psychology principles to my fitness and my general well-being and routine. So if anyone has any questions, please let me know. I'll be making more videos hopefully. So yeah, stay tuned.